Hi guys, my name's Tani, and welcome to another TV discussion video. I'm going to be discussing Harley Quinn Season 1 Episode 12, Devil's Snare. This video will have spoilers. If you don't watch Harley Quinn, it would mean a lot to me if you could watch the first 12 episodes and then come back to this video afterwards. Each episode is only 20 odd minutes, and it would mean that you can get involved in the conversation in the comments. As another heads up, I followed the UK schedule as set by E4, so if you're ahead of me, please don't put any spoilers in the comments out of respect for myself and anyone else watching that may follow the UK schedule. So E4's summary of this episode is as follows. Harley thinks the Legion of Doom is behind Ivy's capture and tree monsters that are ravaging Gotham, but is it a trap? So starting with what I didn't like about this episode. Nothing really, just something that I noticed, that when the killer trees were ravaging Gotham, um, one of the drums said Jazz Fair instead of Jazz Fest, as the festival was uh, referred to. So yeah, that was a little like kind of mistake that I noticed. But moving swiftly on to what I did like. As per usual, there's so many hilarious one-liners in this episode, news captions included. Um, Ivy continuing to grow as a person, pun initially not intended. Yeah, it was good. Also, when Ivy grabbed onto Wonder Woman's lasso to prove that the gang was innocent, that was very smart. Clayface is just such a prankster, pretending to be dead. And when he tried to pull a David and Goliath stunt, that was pretty funny. Another amusing detail I noticed is when he pulled Psy with him, as it was getting sucked into the Phantom Zone. Um, I love that Kite Man saved the day and had a proper moment to shine. It just made me so happy. And when Ivy said, "Hell yeah," I thought that was so cute and it just gave me all the feels. And speaking of Kite Man, the way Ivy reverts to a teenager when she's with him is hysterical. Gordon's behavior in this episode makes me understand why Batman has little patience for him. Joker unveiling his tower, which was proposed in to the Legion of Doom in episode 9, that was a good payoff. Ivy throwing shade at, I presume, Fox News was funny. And when Ivy joked about eating Harley, I half expected her to put Harley in her mouth just for banter. um, Joker killing Ivy, that was a genuinely shocking twist. And seeing Kite Man cry after seeing Ivy dead really made the moment just so emotional. I noticed as Ivy died, the flowers in the park began to bloom. I thought that circle of life moment was a nice touch. And the sad music continuing into the credits was poignant, but I loved it as well. My favorite one-liner has to be when Dr. Psycho asks, "Why is your wolf Jewish?" And Clayface replies, "I took a swing." And an honorable mention is when Queen of Fables says to Superman, "Shut the hell up, sexy." Yeah, it's just too funny. So yeah, moving on to Easter eggs. Green Lantern John Stewart appears in this episode. The Flash also appears in this episode. They don't specify whether this is Barry Allen or Wally West, but judging by the look of the lightning around his waist, it may be Wally West. When Harley comes out of the tank wearing a helmet, she looks like a comic book character named Tank Girl. She's not a DC character or even Marvel for that matter. She's a British creation. And the GNN reporter on this episode resembles Angela Chen, who's a news reporter from Superman the Animated Series. So overall, I thought this was a good episode that ended with a bang. Yeah, and I just want to take this time to thank everyone that subscribed to my channel already. I appreciate all of you. I got a new subscriber this week, so I just want to shout out Mike Egbekun. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Yeah, just thank you once again to everyone that subscribed so far. Thank you for your patience and for your understanding. More content's coming out soon. Um, if you've enjoyed this video and you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and let me know in the comments what you thought about this episode and what your favorite one-liner was. Thank you all for listening, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.